Hey there, Gemini. Season's greetings to you. This is your December 2020 spiritual check-in, your tarot reading. Oh, I've got some Knight of Cups there. You may have caught my 3-card reading that I did for you earlier in the month. That was talking about some of you may have been missing an opportunity. Was there a feeling of boredom in your something around you where you were feeling bored and you might have been dwelling on something for too long. So yeah, there's a sense of boredom and making sure it was asking you not to miss an opportunity. So I don't know if we'll see more of that in this reading. It'll be quite interesting to see. But that was just a quick one. This one's going to be a 10-card reading. So for Gemini, let's see what the energies are around you. As you know, all of the cards are, you know, it's taking out of it what you like. It's like a spiritual check-in. And what I love about tarot is you don't have to continue with that outcome. You can look at this as a heads up and say, okay, I want to change that outcome. And that's the advantage of tarot card reading. It's like a spiritual workout. So I hope you've got your spiritual trainers on. Right. Let's see, the first card is a Page of Rods. So this is like a fiery energy. You've got a young energy about you. So you're feeling zhuzhed up, you're feeling spiced up and raring to go. It could be in your work situation. There's a confident energy. So you're really going with something and you mean it, yeah? Okay, and for you, for many of you, Gemini, it definitely is a new job. You really have been offered a great opportunity. So something's come into your situation where you've been offered a promotion, perhaps. It's a step up from where you were previously. And you've got a really positive outlook on this situation. It's giving you confidence and you feel like you've got this, and you feel like you've got plenty of energy to inject into the situation to make it successful. You know, this is like the mini sun, the Ace of Pentacles. So this is a very positive the potential for huge success with this Ace of Pentacles. So I feel really good for you, actually. So I don't feel like if there was a situation you're dwelling on, it looks like you're not missing an opportunity. Having said that, we just turned over this card and the Hanged Man is saying that you might be sacrificing something or dwelling on something. You might be looking at things from a different perspective. So let's have a look at the other cards. But there can be different meanings for this. I'll see as we keep going through. Okay, yeah, there's been some heartache. Some of you have been through a situation where we saw that in the 3-card reading that I did earlier in the month, that there was something that you were dwelling on, and obviously this card could be relating to that. Some of you have been hurt. Okay, there's been a relationship where you've been very disappointed at the least, and someone's hurt your feelings. It's hurt you deeply. Okay, so there's some dark clouds there, but you can see the clouds are lifting away and there's a golden light behind this, so it feels like the sun's coming back out again. So this is what you already know. This is something that you've come through already. You might be undecided about what to do. Maybe there's still dwelling this energy a little bit. Okay, you're looking at how, with the Justice card here, you're looking at what's fair and right. You're feeling very strongly about making sure things are just. The great thing about the Justice card is that sometimes you can give yourself some time off because the laws of the universe are quite different to the laws of man. So you'll find that things work out any which way. You are probably dwelling on something for some time where you've been disappointed. I still feel like you're looking at it and wondering what's the right thing to do, what's the fair thing to do. It does feel like that's still very much on the radar at the moment. It might be, you might need to just lighten up a bit about something, but we'll see as we go through. Okay, the Two of Pentacles, you're still in two minds about this. I mean, you're definitely busy, you've definitely got a lot going on, but you've still got this very positive, it's very Gemini energy with this Two of Pentacles here and the Page of Rods to start with. It does feel like you're a happy-go-lucky person, so that energy serves you well and it allows you to inject your enthusiasm and your inspiring ideas into whatever it is that you do, you know, whether that's in relationships with others, whether that's in the workplace, whether it's in your home life. But you've got a really nice sunny disposition there, so it's really nice to see that you're coming from a good place there. Okay, let's just slide those along a bit. Okay, you are looking at your home life and your celebratory you're celebrating that home life. So it's important to you. There's kind of garlands on the top of the wands here, so it's like there's a sense of achievement and feeling proud of yourself in the home situation. So there's something that you're celebrating. Yeah, what else have we got? So with that being Eight of Cups being right next to the home, I'm just wondering if some of you are maybe moving house, or you're moving away from a negative situation in the home with this Eight of Cups here, because that is saying you're unfulfilled. I do think you're still deciding on it. You're still deciding about what to do about a heartache, but you're really putting everything you can into your daily activities, into your career, into your work, away from the home. I think you're actually applying yourself outside of the home situation and to find emotional fulfillment. Okay, you're looking elsewhere, and you know that the road ahead might not be smooth, you know it might be bumpy, but I like that phrase that says many bumpy roads lead to beautiful places, or many difficult roads lead to beautiful places. And I feel like you're willing to take those bumps on the road to find your absolute emotional happiness in the direction that you're going at. And dare I say it, it's through your work, through the people that you meet, and those other people around you. It's bringing you that feeling of looking for that cup that's missing. It's finding that empty space. Yeah, you're finding something to fulfill that emptiness, and you're being asked to really find. This is your energy. This is you at your peak, okay, with the King of Swords. This is air energy. And this is saying to you, have a plan, have a strategy, work out which direction you're going in, read the small print, and maybe make lots of notes as well about your goal and your destination and what it is that you want to achieve and accomplish at the end of the day and at the end of the week and the end of the month and the year, the year ahead. Look a little bit further ahead, okay, so that you don't miss opportunities, and make sure your strategy gradually gets you to where you want to be. This is saying to you not to be emotional about the situation. So it does feel like the energy is a bit reserved. Emotionally, you're kind of detached from something, because of that sense of emptiness that you're feeling in, possibly for some of you in a domestic situation, there is a sense of that. So it could be, at the least personal, it could be just needing to move house. But for some of you, it's definitely an emotional attachment that's not making you feel fulfilled, okay? So putting a plan in place without being emotional about it. Yeah, and there you go, because this card came up for another read I just did. Yeah, don't worry. I think it was Taurus maybe. But yeah, I do think that you're feeling detached. I mean, look at that. You've got that Three of Swords and the Five of Swords. I do think in the same reading, I do feel like, yeah, the reason you're feeling that is because someone's been mean-spirited, mean-hearted, a bit of a bully boy tactic there. Could be girl, bully girl, who knows, but you've been hurt, and I think it's because of words that have been said. There could be mutual arguments going on. I mean, also don't forget, with the King of Swords, that could be about severing away from a negativity. You could be deciding with that Sword of Truth to see something very clearly at long last. After dwelling on something for some time, you might now be seeing a brand new truth and thinking, okay, I know how to deal with this nonsense and this mess here. I'm not going to stand for it. And there's a very uprightedness with this King of Swords. So I do think that for many of you, or some of you at least, you're deciding to take control, and you're seeing the situation for what it is and being very unemotional about it. You just don't want to engage in this negativity and this just messiness. Yeah, emotions are being, it just doesn't feel very fair. And we've got that justice, which feels like it's what's on your priorities, what's right and what's fair. Does something feel good? Does it feel honourable? Or does someone not feel like that? Do they feel a bit below the belt in the way they behave, perhaps? Okay, let's have a little look at this deck here as well, see what else we can pick up for you, Gemini. If you're enjoying the reading, Gemini, please do click on subscribe. I know my videos sometimes get lost, so to help me stay above the maze, that'd be wonderful if you would click on subscribe to show YouTube that you're interested in what I'm doing. So that's gorgeous. You've got the Ace of Cups. It's one of the most lovely cards in the deck. So look how great that is. You were walking away to find something that was missing, and lo and behold, look, we've got there you a lovely, beautiful golden goblet of emotional happiness. So this is saying you're going to a peaceful energy, that the doves are flying there. It's away from any arguing, away from any negativity. It's a harmonious, peaceful energy now that you're moving towards, and that your emotional cup of water is just flowing over, and it's offering, it spills over into everything around you. Okay, there's a feeling of the loved ones that are close to you, they're enjoying your positivity and your warm-heartedness. You've got lots cooking here. There's a cauldron bubbling over with magical steam coming off it. There's it's almost like a figure of 8 here with sparkles and stars around her witch's hat, and it feels like you're making things happen the way you want them to do, and it gives you this, I mean, she's got her eyes closed, like she's feeling so deeply, and not just being conscious in the physical. It's like lifting the lid off, and the sky's the limit. You know, she can make things happen the way she wants to. So I feel like by you turning away from something that was low vibration, you're finding your destination into something that's much more you know, it's what you're looking for. Yeah. Okay, let's just finish off with a romance angel for you before we look at the wishing bowl for a quick spiritual, just a few moments for you to tune in and feel connected to the universal energy through the wishing bowl. But one more card from the romance angels for you. Let's just do a quick split there. Okay, one card for Gemini, please. Yes, this one. Codependency. Yeah, I mean, we can all feel, I mean, you might be an empath, you know, you might be someone who's very sensitive, and yeah, it's quite complicated, isn't it? But it's saying addictions are affecting your romantic life. So I think maybe part of that dwelling energy was the painfulness of it all, and feeling a sense of being reserved, and yeah, I mean, you can see there's been some negativity there with conversations and things. So maybe you've been so wanting everyone to be okay, you've put your own feelings on the backdrop, you know. I mean, you've got that feeling of giving too much there, sacrificing your own happiness, and then with this codependency beside it, it just feels like maybe you were sacrificing your own voice, you know, your own inner needs. I can see that little Leo there on that plaque. I think it's on the back of a chair maybe, or it's a shield, but it's saying to you to honour your own wishes and listen to your own heart. Okay, if you make yourself happy first, it's sort of like say to other people, you do you and I'll do me. So honour your own wishes and listen to your own needs before you worry about other people, and then you're coming from a really solid place. It's like a tree, you know, its roots are so far into the ground and into the earth, it can sway and bend with the conditions above the ground. But if you're not very well rooted, it makes for quite an uncomfortable existence, doesn't it? So really honour your own wishes, and Gemini, and then you're heading for this beautiful energy. So you do you first, and then let other people do them. Don't worry about them. Don't worry about making everyone else happy. I know Geminis, we have that tendency. We can be so, I've got Gemini rising, we can be so concerned about making sure everyone is happy, and you're able to do that, you know, you've got that ability, but don't do it at the point where you're sacrificing your own happiness. So let's just do something for you now, Gemini. Take a few minutes, take a deep breath in up through your nose, and let go of anything that you don't need. Okay, this is your few minutes now, a few seconds, just to relax your whole body, release any tensions or any knots that you've got in any of your chakras, any worries or concerns, release them and let them go to the universe. And I want you to feel completely held and feel that universal love and warmth and spiritual upliftedness, and to feel that everything's fine and it's working out the way it's meant to do. Okay, Gemini, let the energies wash over you right now. Lovely, absolutely. So Gemini, I hope you enjoyed that reading. I love doing it for you. it just feels like you're looking to find something to be fair for you. That's the most important thing for many of you in this reading. I hope I've raised your vibrations and helped in some way. That's my intention, and I look forward to seeing you again very soon. I'm Barbara at Tarot Insight. Please do subscribe and give me a thumbs up, and I look forward to seeing you again very soon. Season's greetings and best festivities to all of you. Sending you lots of love and light. Bye for now.